Hello and welcome back. Before we move on to talk about user accounts and user account security, I felt that it was really important to take an extra couple of minutes and talk about the importance of updates. So in this lecture, we will talk about the importance of keeping your WordPress core, plugins and themes up to date, and we will also review 3 ways to stay up to date. So let's get started. WordPress developers, as well as plugins and theme developers, deliver new features and performance improvements by periodically releasing updated versions of their products. Now you may say, and I've heard this before, I don't need new features and my site is working perfectly well, so I don't want to update because I'm afraid that the update will break something on my site. This is basically the worst approach you can have regarding updates because it takes the security out of the equation. Threats evolve all the time. So any decent developer will include new security features to his product in the form of updates as soon as they are needed. Updates for WordPress core, for example, are available on a weekly basis, and they include bug fixes, security fixes, and performance improvements. And there is no need for you to hold back from applying them. If you set up a backup system, as you've already learned in this course, you can always roll back if something breaks down on your site after applying the updates. You may now ask, how long does it take to keep your site always up to date? The answer is not too much, and with the tools you will soon learn, you will need to spend even less time on this task. There are 3 ways to handle WordPress updates. The manual way will require the most of your time. It will require you to log in to your admin dashboard every few days and look for the update sign at the admin toolbar, where you can see how many updates are waiting to be installed. You can then click on the updates icon and open the updates page. The update page is also accessible from the dashboard menu under the updates submenu, and it includes all the updates including WordPress core, plugins and themes that are currently waiting to be installed. And you can manually select each plugin or theme you want to update, or click on select all to update everything at once. Then simply click on update plugins, or if you have themes it will be listed here, update themes. In this case I will click update plugins and update everything that's currently pending in one single click. But there is a better way to handle updates, and it is to use a free plugin called WordPress Updates Manager. Let's install and configure this plugin right now. So in order to install the plugin, we'll navigate to the plugins menu and choose add new. At the search box at the top right corner, we'll type Updates Manager. And the plugin we're looking for is called Easy Updates Manager. This is the first result you see here. So all you have to do, as we've done previously in this course already, is to click on Install Now and now on Activate. And as soon as the plugin is activated, we have the option to click on the Configure button and access the configuration screen for the Updates Manager. And the first time we access the configuration dashboard, we can choose to enable, disable, or manually configure update settings. I highly recommend that you choose to turn on automatic updates for the first time and then review the settings one by one. The main box at the left side is where you can choose the product to receive updates for, whether it is WordPress core only or also themes and plugins. If you use WordPress in any language other than English, it is also recommended that you enable the option to receive updates for translation files. I recommend that you keep all updates on at this section. The second box is where you can choose the type of updates and manually include or exclude plugins and themes. For example, you can choose to individually select plugins for updates, which will enable manual plugin selection at the box here at the bottom. And you can enable or disable updates for specific plugins. Again, I highly recommend that you keep everything enabled. Make sure though that development updates are turned off. Development updates are intended only for developers and advanced users, and they are not for live websites. So make sure that the switch on development updates is set to off. The last thing you need to verify is that core emails are enabled. This will make sure that 24 hours before a major WordPress core is installed, you will receive an email notification. That way you can make sure that you have a backup up to date before a major WordPress core update is installed. So if something breaks down because of the update, you can always roll back. So make sure that this option to receive core emails is enabled. And these are really the optimum settings. They won't require too much of your time, just to keep an eye out whenever you log into the admin dashboard to post a new content, to make sure that no updates are waiting. It won't require too much of your time in any other way, because WordPress using this plugin will automatically keep WordPress core themes and plugins up to date. Lastly, I would like to show you one more tip for managing multiple sites, just in case you have more than one WordPress site to manage. Of course, you can install and configure Easy Updates Manager on all of your sites, but I bet you would also like an easy way to see if you have any updates pending on all of your sites in one place, right? If this is the case for you, then managewp.com is the answer. Just open managewp.com overview page. Here you can see all the updates that are pending on any site that you have added to the service. And you already know how to add a site. We have done this together earlier in this course when we set up the backup system. All you need to do is to click on a plugin name to see which site is pending update, or simply click on Update All. Now, managewp.com offers something that is called Safe Update, meaning that the system will create a snapshot of your website, a restore point, and will try to verify that your site is working as it should after the update. If the system detects that something got broken during the update, it will automatically roll back your site to the version before the update. Note that the Safe Update feature requires that you will have a premium backup option enabled on your website. This is because the update process will create an on-demand backup before setting up the update process. So if you decided to enable a premium backup, as we've seen earlier in this course, I highly recommend that you choose Safe Update before installing the updates on your website. This will make sure that nothing will be broken as a result of the update process. If you decided not to enable premium backups, that's also perfectly okay. Just choose the Update All option and then confirm the update. Now, managewp.com will run on all the websites that are being added to the service and will automatically update them all. And as soon as the update process is complete, you can see that there are no more pending updates to either plugins and themes to any of my websites. It's time to summarize what you have learned in this lecture. You have learned about the importance of keeping your WordPress core, plugins, and themes up to date. And you've also learned 3 ways to manage WordPress updates and how to enable automatic updates to your WordPress site. In the next lecture, we move on to user accounts, and you will learn about user account security. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture.